Hello, welcome back to Gary Goes Boating, and today I'm not going boating, but instead I'm going to give you a tour of my lovely boat, Carefree. So here she is then, Carefree in all her glory. So Carefree is a Rinker 242 Fiesta Vee, a 2001 model. Now I've had her for about 7 years now, and I've had some great fun and done some upgrades to her, which I will tell you about later on. But for now, should we go on board and I can give you the tour. So here we are then on the swim platform. It's a nice little platform. Just right to sit down there, dangle your feet in the water when you're at anchor. There's also a transom shower here that pulls out and gives you a nice fresh shower. And obviously the bathing ladder to allow you to get back onto the boat after that swim. So we go through the door here and we're into the cockpit. And as you can see, the first thing you come to is this sort of dining area here, with that lovely table, which we obviously stow when we're underway, but for dining we put that up. And then there's seating here for two there, so that's 4 around the table, and then we can get another 2 there if we want, and possibly at a squeeze 2 more can sit on the helm position. But isn't that a lovely space to sit on the boat and enjoy a nice evening or afternoon at anchor? Gorgeous. And then this is obviously the helm position here. Here we have the Garmin navigation system, the 75 CV. There's also the Garmin radio, which is fairly old now. And next to that is the trim tab controls. A car stereo, which actually, does that remind you of something from like the 1990s or 2000s when you had your Ford Fiesta? Look at that. But it works really well, especially with these Kicker speakers. Look at them. They're actually called Kicker speakers with LED lights in them. I've also got a emergency floating handheld VHF radio there. And there's the windlass control, which I installed a few years ago. Now, what do you think of this dashboard? Okay, some people might think it's old-fashioned. I actually think it's slightly old-fashioned. I was thinking of changing it, or trying to change it for something better, but I don't know yet. And it does remind me of an old Jaguar car. What do you think? Oil pressure, temperature, trim, RPM, speed, engine hours, fuel, volts, it's all there. And of course the switches here that switch everything on and off. Blower, the horn, deck lights, interior lights, and of course the starter. And there's bow thruster. Okay, some people say on a 24-foot boat you don't need a bow thruster, but I installed that and it makes my life so much easier. I'll show you that later actually, the bow thruster. It makes life so much easier. I would really recommend, especially for solo boating, a bow thruster, even in a boat this size. So yeah, that's the upstairs. And what a view you get from the helm position. A view, there we go, out on the foredeck. Excellent. So if I take you downstairs, you can see down here, there we go, look at that. So this is a 4-berth, or it's sold as a 4-berth, but that's the V berth. Slightly small, but obviously you put an infill just there to fill it in to make it the 2-berth at the front. And then you have 2 berths there, which at the moment is used for storage. So there's a canopy in there, a cover in there. That's the other 2 berth. And we've got a little galley style kitchen just there with a nice hob. Microwave, obviously both of them only when we're on shore power. Sink, hot and cold water. A bit of storage there, a little bit of storage there. Fire blanket, some switches to switch things on like the shore power. Water heater, microwave, battery charger. Oh, and a Webasto heater control, because this has Webasto heating throughout the cockpit and in here as well. There's the outlet just there. Isn't that nice? What do you think? Storage there, a little bit taller storage there for life jackets, as it says just there. And yes, there are life jackets and a life ring in there and the flares in there. Speakers in here as well for the radio. A hatch just there. And obviously you can put here a table so you can have a dining area here inside as well if the weather's not quite so good. So then we can go into the heads, which is here, which is very tiny, and again used a bit for storage. But you can see the Carefree towel there, look at that, on top of the toilet. That's a sea toilet, a sink there obviously, again hot and cold water, and that pulls out to become the shower with a shower curtain just there, and obviously a mirror, and when the door shuts it sort of seals around the door. Nice. There we go then. That's sort of Carefree. Obviously this flexi teak decking throughout, which really makes it, and you might have seen that on the swim platform as well, just there. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. And a nice new cover that goes over everywhere. Obviously there's infill covers at the back there as well, but because the weather's been so nice recently, I've just left them off just to get some air flowing through it. So to access the front, to go on the foredeck, you open this, so that window opens, and you go up the ladder onto the foredeck. And there's my windlass that I installed. The controls here as well as at the helm. Obviously navigation lights there and there. And yes, the pirate flag. Yeah, there we go. Look at those covers, aren't they nice? Very nice covers. So let me just stop the filming here, and we'll put an edit in here while I remove the table and the engine deck, engine cover, so I can show you the engine, and also I'll show you the bow thruster that's down in the cabin as well. So give me 2 minutes, I'll take the cover off and you can see the engine. So there we go, I've removed the engine hatch so you can see the engine. Obviously I've taken the table out and the hatch was under the table there. And there's the engine. Can you see that? A big powerful Yanmar 4LHA 240 horsepower diesel engine. Very economical. Doesn't that look nice though? Very clean looking engine. And obviously down there you have things like the water filter, there's a clarifier for the water, there's the pump for the house water pump. There's the Webasto just there, tucked in the corner. I don't know if you can see it, just behind the battery charger. 2 batteries, there's a holding tank there and a freshwater tank just there. Yeah, amazing. There we go then. That's the engine. So if you just follow me to into the cabin again, I will show you the bow thruster that I installed probably, what, 3 years ago now. There's a bow thruster, its own battery just there. Fantastic battery that you can lay on its side just like that and it won't leak. And the actual bow thruster motor there and the electrics. There's the isolation switch just there. And here I will try to put some pictures to show the bow thruster being installed. And let me show you where the charger is. So it's a DC-DC charger, a Victron charger just under the steps here. And there's a charger. Not sure if you can see that, but that's a DC-DC charger with the fuses there, which again I installed. And basically that charges the bow thruster battery from the rear batteries or the alternator or the battery charger when it's plugged into shore power. Yeah, just put the seat back. Sorry, not the seat, the step. Well, that's my tour of Carefree. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. And please join me again here on the channel as Gary goes boating. Hopefully we'll have another boating adventure together soon. Take care, see you again soon.